Jax.
Round one.
Now, just as a heads up, the winner of this will be playing Rewind on Wednesday, so that's going to be interesting. YungMonster going for high-tech Jacqui instead, trying to establish a scary up-close game that Jax has. Or as some might say, he had.
Troll pick, as some people would say. I mean, she does have a lot of good plus frames on those cancels. So,
and that EX switching positions.
Here we go. Jax with a top 5 corner game. Definitely.
Oh, easily. It's still a little bit too far away to get that follow-up. YungMonster switching positions here. Dad taking his time, knowing that he just wants to establish that corner game for as long as possible. Getting clipped after that backdash. YungMonster with a beautiful hit confirmed as his own, 21%. And Dad did not have the life to trade.
Round 2. Fight.
Now, we talk about how Dad wanted to make top 8, which of course he definitely does. He's sitting a lot riding on this set. But at the same time, if YungMonster wins this set, he will move into second place of points, moving past Sonic Fox, which is a huge deal as we move it towards the end of the season. So this set means a lot to both players, so they're going to be leaving everything they have on the table. Using the X-ray
plus frames.
Look at these plus frames right now. This Dad has to break.
That is so hard to deal with, man. Just immense pressure right now by Jacqui Briggs.
Oh, 1, 2, 3 into the overhead, just letting it rip. Dad trying to even out the life lead while building some meter. Seeing that the daughter is surpassing the father here. And a couple stanky legs to close out with number 1. YungMonster showing he's just as strong as he was last week.
Another day.
Jacqui just disrespecting Daddy right now. YungMonster, I mean, just one of the most notable Jacqui players in the world, man. Potentially the best. Just his gameplay, what he does with this character, just makes her even more scarier than she is on paper.
There is a new
Jax is just going to have to kind of control his daughter now if he wants to be able to move into the top 8. I know Dab has had a few other characters at his disposal, but I know Jax is really where he wants to shine. One of his favorite characters since the beginning. And he's going to do what he can. He's going to stick with Wrestler Jax going into game number 2. YungMonster showing that High Tech was a very nice pick. Jax lost a few tools with the latest patch way back when. Maybe kind of taking a hit to his offense. So now High Tech showing that High Tech can really compete up close. But I expect to see a lot more take grabs by Dab here in game number 2. That's really the only thing that was missing from me. Oh, very nice taking from there. Going for a little bit of damage. We're seeing High Tech getting most of her damage from Chip outside of these little 23% combos. Oh, and this, no doubt, is actually going to close it out. Look at that damage! 37% meterless in the corner. Jacqui, please.
Jacqui Bay, man. Jacqui Bay's damage is incredible. Incredible, man. And when you got somebody like YungMonster who knows how to use all her options at the highest level, like I said before, man, she's even more scary.
That's Jacqui showing that she is not happy after Jax grounding her last week. She's coming back full guns blazing. I don't even know what that is, but if you can go full on guns blazing, High Tech, fully powered up.
Extra damage right now from the 25% being powered up.
The crispy cancels. Dab is having so much trouble dealing with this right now. And look at all these plus frames. Dab just doesn't seem to know how to deal with this.
He is a plus frame queen. Like I honestly believe like she might have some of the most like buttons in the game with like just plus frames all around. Like +2 on this, +2 on that. Like just Jesus. And then when it comes to High Tech and those cancels, like we never really got a distinct amount of how plus those cancels are, but from Rio and guys like that, I've heard they're around like +10 or something like that. So yeah, it's scary. It's very scary. Man, I wonder what Dad will decide to do. I know he has other characters.
We might end up seeing his smoke right now. He might have to. He really just, for lack of a better word, he just really couldn't do anything the first 2 games as Jax. Maybe if he brings out another character, he might be able to reverse 3-0 YungMonster, but that is A very tough thing to do.
Jax.
It looks like he's just going to stick it out with Wrestler. It's going to be tough. Even if he manages to take a game, if YungMonster even decides to switch variations, Dab is going to have to adapt on the fly. So needless to say, this is going to be very difficult for Dab. He is
Round 1.
Fighting an uphill battle with some serious weights added on. But here we go, probably his first combo of the entire set. You go down 3. This is what I want to see from Dad. He's just going completely. He's gonna go crazy for the rest of the set. He's gonna do every single mix that he could possibly think of, and a flawless.
Okay.
Round 2.
Maybe that's what was missing. Maybe he was staying too textbook, and he just needs to go for more of the mix-up game.
Yeah.
Be afraid.
Mix-up is definitely going to be his friend in this situation.
Here we go. Forward 3 into the gotcha grab. 13%. Standing 1 anti-air. Already seeing a brand new Dab here.
Hey, all right. Back into the neutral. Here we go. Definitely didn't want to be that close to Jacqui because when it comes her time, you're going to see immense pressure.
I love what he's doing now. He has a solid life lead, and he was just staying far away from Jacqui. He has no reason to go up front. iTech not having the guns. What happened?
I don't know. Like, this game was just totally...
Did Dab just wake up? You know what it was? Took a Catalyst Mid. That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Had to be.
He got a little bit of energy.
Dab just... You know what it was? Dab just turned on the monitor. The first 2 games had the monitor. I was like, yeah, you know what? I feel like turning on the monitor now. And all of a sudden, starting off with a flawless, getting the second round, that was dangerously close to a real double flawless.
Thing that Dab did in that last game just looked like it was all 50-50s. Like, I didn't really see him go for like any like stand ones. It was all like, overhead, downward dash, punch, back 3. All of it was just 50-50s, man. But good stuff to him, man. Oh my God, back to the jump.
Does go full auto.
Full auto. Jesus, that's the most unfortunate thing for Dab. I mean, since YungMonster won the first couple games, like he does have the option to change it when he loses, and I definitely think full auto is going to be a lot worse than how Tech was. So we're going to see how if Dab can continue this magic that he showed in the last game.
Now this is going to be trouble. Dab is going to have to adapt on the fly to this variation. Oh, and he goes for the first ground pound of the set, and it manages to pay off, getting pushed. YungMonster closer towards the corner, going for some beautiful damage. Back 3 does connect. 1-1 into the grab. Dab is just looking absolutely unstoppable. 1-2-4 tick grab. What is happening right now?
Oh, Dab, this pressure right now. Or YungMonster, what's going on? This is looking good for Dab.
Now Dab cannot get ahead of himself. He needs to still stay calm. He's in a good position right now. Does not want YungMonster to take a game, but YungMonster getting some damage of his own and furthermore switching positions. Catches Dab out of that interaction use. Jacqui so powerful with these combos.
It is damage right now.
Almost sitting on a flawless. Dab just gonna try and do what he can at the very least. Try to put him more towards a corner, but YungMonster with the up rocket. Dab sitting on a full stick of butter needs to be very careful. He's sitting full screen, which is not where you want to be against full auto.
Oh, definitely not.
And patience is going to be a virtue here.
Okay, he is being very patient, for sure.
Oh, it gets a clean jump in, 1-1 EX overhead, forcing YungMonster to break. If he can push YungMonster into this corner, that's where he's going to want to be. He can easily take this to a game 5, but YungMonster knows that, and he's going to stay back here. Oh, whiffs the overhead.
Nice punish on the whiff right there. My Dab.
Oh no, just misses the down 1 anti-air. Dab had to break there. On the verge of being eliminated, needs to be careful. And the full screen game, so hard to deal with. Gets the jump kick. Jump kick connects. Oh, and he doesn't get the anti-air. So unfortunate. YungMonster closing it out. Dab almost on the verge of that game 5.